Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? Yeah, I know a lot of people are wondering like what happened to Fly's stream. Fly has been very, very busy today, and he just wasn't able to make it to that one. Apologies, guys. You're stuck with me. I know, a bit of a downgrade, but he's still around, but he's just not available for streaming at the moment. He's busy editing stuff. Fly dead and arrested? Yeah, no. No, he's not in prison, guys. He's right over here. One second here, actually. Somebody grab Fly? What? Somebody grab Fly? He just like went home? No, I didn't throw it. Oh, okay. Well, when he gets back, tell him to come in. He went to the restroom. Any new content for Gamescom? The only content that we got today is the same stuff from yesterday. Sorry to disappoint you guys, but the third day is kind of like a chill hangout day. So no new stuff today as far as like brand new content that's being announced. However, we do have the content from the last 2 days. So if you missed yesterday's stream or streams, then you at least get a second chance to look at this. Nothing interesting? Oh man, if you don't like it, then you don't have to be here. Exactly. So. Simulator and choppers. Yeah, I don't have anybody to play Simulator with, so. It's even bigger today, lol. Yeah. Make it clear? Yeah, there's no new stuff today. Anything that you saw, it's the same stuff that we saw yesterday. Yeah, Fly is coming back. You know why Fly's stream is canceled? Yeah, because he just wasn't able to make it to it. But he's about. But I think Iron and somebody else is also streaming as well. So. Hey, the Collusion, how you doing, man? Chopper will be separate from the tree or with airplanes. They are with aircraft currently. However, you don't have to have access to Tier 5. Well, you have to, in order to unlock research for helicopters, you need to have at least one Tier 5 aircraft or a Tier 5 tank. You don't have to have grinded down the aircraft tech tree in order to get access to helicopters. They're in the aviation tech tree, like under the research tree, but they're technically their own separate thing. So, not anything new today. Yes, thank you, Cabal. I'll make sure and upgrade the crews here in a minute. What happened to Fly? He's all right. Fly is just fine. He just was. I think he was working on other videos. He was like editing, and he just missed the stream or something like that. Either that, or either that, or you may not have wanted to. It's been 110% go, 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 go the last 3 or 4 days. It's like we come in the morning, we do a bunch of recording in the morning, we do streams, and then we like have a couple of hours where it's generally just people frantically what's it called, editing stuff, and then after that, let's see, sorry about that, guys. After that, we do streams, and then right after that we go right off to dinner, and we're generally at dinner until like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and we start all over. Any news about T72? Other than what's already been announced, we know nothing. You know what happened to Fly? Yeah. Fly is still here. I think he went to the restroom, but he wasn't able to make his stream on time, so they just canceled it. In addition, there's nothing new today, so he would basically be doing the same thing that he did yesterday, which is part of the reason why I kind of filled in. I'm actually 30 minutes late. Technically, I should have started at 5, but Iron was running a Cuisine Royale game, and we had somebody else in here at the streaming booth, so. Anything British or Japanese? Not currently. There's more stuff coming in the patch, but this is just the stuff that was ready. Taking a dump? Probably. If I buy the Huey combined pack? I don't know. Any new vehicles? There's new vehicles from we're talking the vehicles that were announced yesterday, but nothing new today. Sorry, guys. No new announcements today. There's gonna be more content than what's here at Gamescom. There's going to be more content than what's here at Gamescom, but we don't know what it is. Gaijin hasn't revealed anything to us. What is here at Gamescom is what was ready, and even then they were working right up until the last second. Also, Anton is right outside, so he might Anton Udinsev might stop by. Yeah, Brass. Sorry, I don't have the deal with it glasses. 2:55 a.m. playable. Sorry, guys. If you read the title, I don't have any of the premiums. The premiums are not available to me. They are not ready yet for public viewing. So we don't even have it on the test client. What we have is what was ready. Is that fly in the background? Yeah, very well might be. I might go grab him. 1 sec. Yeah, Fly is talking to somebody right now. He'll be back. Also, take this off. Also, I've just been informed that I've only got about 22 minutes because they've got to start packing this stuff up. So, I guess we'll just do a few test flights, guys. Sorry, not much really to play with. Not much time to really do much here. Will the Cobra receive its tow missiles when the patch drops? Yes. T-80 actually mobile, as they say? Yes. Are those streams later, or are they packing up? They're packing up because they're going to another event next weekend, and they got to get it. Basically their truck arrives at 8, and it's like 6. It's like close to 6 o'clock. And they've got a booth to tear down. So yeah, the rest of the pretty much everybody else who was streaming today has either gone home already, or actually, I think I have the schedule right here. I do. So, yeah, it was like basically the schedule was myself, Crew, GTW, and Mike Goes Boom. But Crew GTW, Alkin After, Mike Goes Boom, and Squire have all gone home. I mean, Squire's technically still here, but Squire doesn't stream, so, or at least not on his own channel. Oh god! Oh god! Whoa! I just realized I have different controls here. One moment. Fly did not get arrested for a fist fight. He's right. He's here at the booth somewhere. I just gotta go get him. Fly is fine. That's bullshit. Fly did not get arrested for a fist fight. Okay. How's the time in Germany? It was great. Loved it. Tutorial on flying, please? I'm not sure I could really explain it. I mean, because here's the thing. My controls are, the controls that I've set up that I'm comfortable with are actually different from the default controls. So what I tell you wouldn't help you. All I could say really is that they feel very good, and I don't think you're gonna have much of a problem adjusting to them. They feel very good. T80 after T64B? Yes. Can you fly upside down? You can roll. Like that. But you're just going to crash into the ground like that. So. Helicopter have aerobatic smoke? I don't know. I don't think they do. Actually, they do. Look at that. Yay! So yes, they do have aerobatic smoke, but it's kind of weird. You have to be going at a pretty good click in order to actually have it going behind you. There's nothing else. There's nothing else to show today. There's nothing new today. Sorry, guys. There's more stuff coming in the pouch, but this is only the stuff that was ready for Gamescom. There's going to be a lot more. Alright. I've only got a few minutes, so I got 15 minutes here, so I'm going to run through everything. What's up?
Nothing.
Okay.
Just checking back.
Alright, so T80. Here's the helicopter. Here's where the helicopters are, by the way, everybody. T80. T80 has a 1,100 horsepower gas turbine, and the ammunition choices on it are exactly the same as the T64B. I hate you and I love you.
I know, man. I know.
When will the patch be released? No idea. I've been told to expect a dev server within by the end of the month. So, so unless they find something that's totally fucking broken that they need a lot more time to fix, then maybe by next week we'll see a dev server. Maybe. Fly daily is fine. Guys, fly is just fine. Alright. Fly's just hanging out. He's having a good time. Little do we know, he got sent to Gulag. Russian destroying the current tree? No, we don't have access to the naval forces on this test client. We only have access to the new stuff, basically. But this heli requires tier 5 aircraft or tank. And how could somebody play the helicopters when they have the reserve tanks? If they don't have a tier 5 aircraft or a tier 5 tank, they can't research helicopters. They can't start the research at level 1. They have to have gotten at least a tier 5 tank or a tier 5 aircraft in order to start researching. That's only when it goes into open beta. When it comes up to the test client. First, it's going to be in closed beta, so in order to try out the helicopters this next patch, you're going to have to buy one of the packages. Which you could buy them. You could buy them with like a tier 5 premium, or you can buy them without. 9.0 premiums for other countries? I mean, I suppose it's always possible, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. I have my suspicions, but I don't know. Am I picking the mic? Okay. 1 sec. Nope. There we go. Actually, let me monitor that. Let's see. Yeah, that looks way better. Alright. In-game sound is out of sync with the webcam. Great. Yeah, we've been having issues with that. I don't know what's up with it. I'll just turn the sound off. That's what I did yesterday. T64? No. All of the ammunition on T64B, or on T64B is the exact same on T80. If you can see the T64B in your tech tree, that is what the T80 is going to have. The armor is going to be worse on the T80, but it's going to have far greater mobility, and it can actually reverse. So that's definitely a thing. The T55 AM is going to be competitive? I don't know. That's what I'm saying, hold off. Like, at least wait until the dev server. Until the content creators can get some time with it. Because we don't have access to it here. It's not ready. I'm just going off of what Guy Jiggles told me. They told me that, like, after we found out about it, Guy Jiggles told me it wasn't ready yet. The armor of the T80, it's in between. It's like, it's worse than the T64B, but it's better than the T64A. Like, the turret is very, very well armored, but the whole armor is quite weak. Like, there are, basically with the exception of dead center right here, you can penetrate all of this. Like, right about here, and like right up here and right up here, those are the only place you can't get through. Only using ground combat. They said they're testing helicopters for aircraft right now, but it's going to be some time. So you'll eventually get access to it. Alright, we've got 10 minutes here. That means we'll need to get to SP in order to get one. Required is aircraft. Somebody with reserve tanks could get dragged into the high tier battle. Yes, and you wouldn't be, and you would only have. But here's the thing. Yes, if you have the helicopters, that's great. But if you have reserve tanks, you're playing reserve tanks against tier 5 and 6 tanks, and you have to play the tanks first before you can play the helicopters. You can't spawn in the helicopters right away. They work the same way as aircraft do in ground battles. The exact same way. The only difference is that you can also research helicopters with tanks. You don't need to research them with aircraft. If you do play aircraft and you want to research the helicopters, that's fine. But you research the helicopters with both tanks or planes. Any news on air-to-air missiles? None. Sorry. the fucking ported helicopters to add a different dynamic and add more to the ground forces combined arms gameplay. What the hell is going on there? If they don't have tanks at all? That's how they decided to do it. I mean, I think it's a good idea because it allows both sides to work on it, and you're not locking it off from one side of the player base or another. Eventually, I imagine helis are going to make their way into aircraft battles. It's just for the current moment, in their early stages, they're going to be in tank battles. So, how many helicopters will be in total for each nation? We don't know the final number yet. We know there are going to be more, but we don't know the final number. Sorry. Yeah, no problem. By the way, Igor, is Fly around?
He was around, but I didn't see him. I think he is in that room, but someone is not back here.
Okay, well, once he's done, have him come in here.
Okay.
So, any buff in the plane while playing? Well, they made the planes fragile on purpose. They don't plan on changing that. Because in real life, planes are very fragile to damage. It doesn't take much to take an aircraft down. Fly got arrested? No, he's right here. He's just in another room, and people are talking to him. Which helicopter back is the better deal? I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I haven't had a chance to play either of the helicopters because we don't have... If you look at the stream title, it says that we don't have access to any of the premiums. I've not gotten a chance to play them. I hardly know what they are. All I know is that one is a UH-1 or an AH, and the other one is an Mi-24, like an early variant. There's going to be a few other helicopters. We know of at least 2 more. Which is a late version of the Mi-24 Hind, with the coaxial 30mm cannons, and the AH-1G Cobra. That's the only ones that we know of, and that's only because we identified them in the trailer. Helicopter kill take on cap, land, take the cap, and take off? Yes. Yes, you can. In fact, I can demonstrate it. Super Unicorn reviews on helis? Maybe. I don't know yet. I don't care. No, we don't have time for that. If you think the French are OP, then you're sadly mistaken. I'm sorry, but I have very little patience for people who... Seriously? We're calling the French OP now? Okay, alright. Talk to them about repair costs? Yes, I talked to them. I talked to no less than Anton Udintsev, the CEO himself, about it, and he says that the way they calculated repair costs is via Here's the thing. I told them what I've been getting as far as community feedback from comments and chat and so on. And he says the problem is with taking feedback like that is that there's no way to properly measure it. You can't measure feelings. And what they need in order to what Anton says that they need is actual data. They can't base things off of a gut feeling. And so what they have is they have a computer system that looks at the time. Basically that calculates the time it takes for an average player to get from tier 1 to tier 6, and they base the repair costs around that. In some cases, it screws up, and we get stuff like the Amex 50, which has like 25,000 credit repair cost or something ridiculous, 23,000, and a higher battle rating. But they can't. But he says that unless there is a massive outcry, they cannot base their decisions on just feelings. So, sorry. I mean, don't yell at me. Get mad at Anton. That's what he told me. I am simply just the messenger. I disagree. I disagree with him that the current system that they're using right now has led to an all-around great result. I still think that tier 4 is way too harsh on the player base. Tier 5 and 6, well, it's tier 5 and 6, so I kind of expect that to be expensive, but the repair costs for tier 4 I think are ridiculous. So
I think it's less better.
yeah. Is Fly still Fly still here?
Yeah, someone made it.
Okay, yeah. People are like, Fly is dead.
No, he's fine. He's fine. He's just
Here, come and tell the people. This is Andre. This is Andre.
What's up, guys?
He works for Guy Jiggles. Is Fly dead, and has he been arrested for a fist fight?
Well, I mean, he's being in the gulag considered as dead.
Okay.
Well, I don't know, dude. Hey, what's up, guys?
You got set to
do a time
gulag.
with Miles. Good old Miles.
Hey.
Like helicopters.
Yeah, people wanted to see if a helicopter could land and take a cap point. And yes, they can.
I'm not sure, dude. I'm not sure.
They can. I've done it before.
Oh, we did?
Yes.
Yeah, KGB got him. Nice, dude. Yo, I'm not getting distracted, dude.
Yeah. Andre is cool.
Yeah, guys, I'm sorry, but the train to Gulag is taking off like in 5 minutes, so Miles gotta go. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna land this thing, and then I'm going to land this thing, and then I gotta cut the stream off, guys. Apologies. Naval game modes and ticket bleed. Yes, and they said they couldn't talk about it right now. They said it was. They said they have some stuff planned, but they can't say exactly what yet. So I assume that means they'll be fine. Fly is fine. He's just in a meeting next door. The whole U.S. tree to me? What do you mean by the whole U.S. tree? I mean, the only three things so far that are, well, the only few things that are so far confirmed that I actually have access to. All right, I gotta concentrate on this. I'm going too fast. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Alright, we're good. We're good. It's fine, guys. It's fine. It's a village, comrade! How do you like clone so far? I love clone, guys. It's these last few weeks have been some of the most fun I've ever had. Period. Like, and that's saying something. Like, it's been awesome meeting all of these other CCs. Like, we're all friends here, and like we've known each other for better part of a couple of years now, and we've all been like talking and chilling and hanging out and so on. But it's so much more fun in person, guys. Like, I can't tell you how hard I've been laughing the last few nights. So, alright, fellas. Unfortunately, they're about to kick down the door and pack this place up, so I appreciate the 461 of you that showed up for this rather short stream, but they're gonna kick me out. So thank you guys for joining us at Gamescom. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you guys for your support in getting all of the content creators out here. Whether or not you care for me is irrelevant. Thank you guys for tuning into the streams. Thank you guys for all your support. And expect the patch to be soon TM. So, without further ado, you guys have a great night, and I will see you all in the next stream back in the United States. Have a good one, everybody.